Hi there, welcome to Massage a la carte, tips to help you get out of pain and feel better. My name is Julie Kaukinen, thank you so much for being here. And today we're going to talk about what have you decided is impossible with your body that's actually possible, okay? So for people that don't know me, I love Access Consciousness tools. You can go to accessconsciousness.com for more about that. Access Consciousness basically empowers you to know that you're the only one that knows for you. So it's like we've been living our entire lives with people telling us stuff, you know, people telling us we should do this, we should do that, and it's like, how much has that never even really worked, right? So it's like, what if your point of view creates your reality? And what have you decided is impossible with your body that's actually possible? So it's so funny that I remember before I'd even ever heard that question, there were so many things that I decided and concluded I could never do with my body. I couldn't wear that, I couldn't go there, I couldn't do that sport. Like all these projections and expectations and all these judgments of all this stuff that it's like, I just decided was impossible. Instead of actually, so that's the whole thing. It's like, what if nothing is impossible? It's just you haven't chosen it yet, and you haven't just demanded of yourself that you're gonna create this and change this, right? So when it comes to impossibilities, it's like, what have you actually decided is impossible that's not impossible? And it's like, what have you decided that you can change and that you can't? You know, it's like I'll put stuff in a thing. It's like, oh, well, this can change, but this, I'm definitely not allowing this to ever change. So it's like, what if we were willing to actually change the things that really didn't work for us, right? But I love the question, what have you decided is impossible that's actually possible? And if you can actually come up with things for that, like, I don't know if you're like a journal writer, you know, journal writer, but just get out a piece of paper if it, you know, if you feel the need to, and just jot down things. It's like, what have I decided is actually impossible for my life, for my body, like for my money flows, for my business, for my relationships? What have I decided is impossible, like with sex? What have I decided is impossible, like with just life and living in general? And if you can actually acknowledge those things that you've decided are impossible, that's the only way you'll ever see that you can change it. Not see that you can change it, but it's the only way that you'll ever be able to change it. It's like you can't acknowledge, you know, it's like without acknowledging that it's impossible, it's like you'll never know that it's not it's impossible, right? If that makes any sense at all. But once again, what have you decided is impossible for your life, your living, your money, your sex, your relationships, that is actually totally possible if you were just willing to choose it and demand of yourself that no matter what, I'm changing this and I'm gonna create this for my body and for my life. So yes. So hopefully that helped, hopefully that inspired you and got you to look at, like, what have you actually decided is impossible for your life that's actually totally possible. So yeah, thank you so much for being here. Have a great day, guys.